it's time to start thinking about fall. Even though we still have some of these great summer days, the cool weather of fall is right around the corner. So let's talk about maintenance at your home in the fall. Some things you may think about, some things you may not, such as which trees, shrubs should be trimmed in the fall. There are many different versions that should be trimmed in the fall versus the spring. It'll get you that great curb appeal in the springtime and in the summer weather. So once you get that under control, it might be time to take a look at some of your nice mature trees. We've had some big winds over this spring, summertime, and you need to check any of the loose branches or limbs and have those taken care of before we get into the winter season. While you're doing that, gutters are always something that we also talk about when it comes to helping maintain your foundation. Keeping those gutters clean help reduce the items of winter weather and water getting into your foundation. Let's also talk a little bit about prep for the fall. So if you're buying a house right now, we really need to be clear on who's closing the sprinkler system. If it has a swimming pool, will it be open when you purchase? And are you going to be the one managing the closing, or is this something that's already under contract? So making sure that that's clear and a clear understanding between you and the buyer, seller of the transaction is really important. For you guys who bought a new house this season, it's time to think about getting your winterization done on the exterior. That also includes, if this is your first time owning a house, the spigots on the outside or the hose faucets. Taking your hoses off, also really big. I always think about that right around Halloween, making sure that sprinklers are done, pools are done, the hoses are removed. That's really a great way to help maintain your home for the winter season. Lastly, we want to make sure that your furnace is in proper working order. We tend to see that people don't have them cleaned and checked until the cold weather gets. Then it's harder to get a contractor out and can be more expensive. So make sure you're doing that maintenance of cleaning your filters, having it seasonally checked, really important. Smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, also something we want to look into. We've talked a lot about the maintenance side of a house, but remember, there's small things you should be doing right now. Walking around, making sure you don't have any bare or exposed wood. Get those touched up and painted before we get into that wet winter season. I love the hot summer weather. I love changing into the fall and adding the mums and the pretty plants on your porches, but boy, that winter weather is right around the corner. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.